Hi there, welcome to another educational video documenting my Web3 expeditions. In this video, we're going to be talking about how to use your stable coin to position for multiple airdrops. This is an interesting strategy. First of all, you'll be interacting with Multiplifi. If you haven't, this video will also get you started, but more strategically, because instead of using your stable coin just on Multiplifi alone to position for the Multiplifi airdrop, you'll be exposing that same equity towards multiple other airdrops. So this is an interesting video. If you're just getting started with Multiplifi, it's a solid platform that offers yield. In fact, the highest yield obtainable in Web3 at the moment, APY at the moment, is currently 12.8%. Of the less than 100 million TVL, the yield that has been paid out so far is 13.2 million. If you want insight into the stats of how they are managing to sustain yield hedging against crypto volatility, there's a stats page for that. All you need to do to get started with Multiplifi is onboard. By the way, it's invite only. You cannot join without an invite. So my invite link will be in the description. So all you need to do is to deposit USDC or USDT on either the Ethereum or Binance Smart Chain. You will start earning orbs. Interestingly, on your first deposit, you'll be getting a 20x multiplier on your orbs. But pay attention to this strategy, because instead of making use of USDT as your deposit avenue, we'll be making use of USDC, and instead of the Binance Smart Chain, which you can you can use in the assumption, assuming you only want to earn the Multiplifi airdrop. But remember, for this, we are positioning for other airdrops, so our route is Ethereum and in particular USDC. Now, to get started with funding your account with USDC, of course, you can withdraw USDC from a centralized exchange to your MetaMask wallet, but you will need to also withdraw ETH to pay gas fee. So a good approach will be to deposit ETH on your MetaMask, then swap some ETH for USDC using the swapper here. If you want cheaper way to do so, with respect to withdrawing from a centralized exchange, you can withdraw ETH to the base chain, for example, instead of Ethereum, and then bridge using relay bridge or jumper, bridge your ETH over to Ethereum. It will not cost much. Then swap for USDC. Anyway, you definitely know how to do that. Now that I now have USDC on my Ethereum wallet, I also have ETH to pay the gas fee, so I'm going to be depositing, and this is the process of depositing. You will see why we are choosing USDC in a bit. Okay, so first is an approval transaction, approving the expenditure of your USDC. Then the next is a deposit. You'll be getting XUSDC in turn, and because you are getting XUSDC in turn, which is basically a liquid staking variant of USDC powered by Multiplifi, you can redeposit this XUSDC into another platform to improve your airdrop count. Okay, so the expenditure, even though it's on ETH, is not too much, just around 12 to 14 cents, and you can complete the deposit. Okay, so we've now deposited, and you will see that we now have 48.99x USDC, and we've already started earning orbs. If you go to the orbs segment here, you will see your orbs collected. I've just deposited, so I've not started earning orbs. Okay, now we want to take that XUSDC that we received onto a platform called Turtle Club. By depositing on Turtle Club in the Multiplifi vault, you'll be positioned for many more airdrops, including TAC, Turtle Club, and I think a variety of others. TAC Build is currently carrying out a summoning event on Turtle Club. They are basically preparing to enable EVM dApps and assets port over to the Telegram blockchain. That's the narrative of TAC Build. Turtle Club is administering this summoning event, partnering with many projects, including Multiplifi, to enable that. So if we go to the Multiplifi XUSDC vault here and you click on deposit, we now have XUSDC here to deposit here. It's also powered by Upshift, meaning that we'll also be earning Upshift points. Okay, we will not earn, it's likely because Upshift itself has a point system currently running with a 5x multiplier. Although here it shows that you'll be earning TAC, you will also be earning Multiplifi and a 20% turtle boost. I don't know what that is. Generally, when you deposit here, you earn TAC and you also earn turtle. Okay, so you see here TAC turtle. Okay, so I'll assume you'll also earn turtle based on this strategy, but at the very least, instead of just Multiplifi orbs, you'll be earning TAC. Okay, so click on deposit max. Now to maintain, wow, where is my USDC? Now this is interesting. I thought I saw my USDC here. Just a moment, please. Wow. So likely an issue with MetaMask. Transaction is complete. Wow. So this is a bug because I did a video before now. I did a video before now on specifically for Upshift. We were trying to deposit on Upshift and there was an issue. Anyway, I thought I saw my balance just now. Let's refresh this. Okay. So wow, it's still pending. Still pending. So it hasn't the transaction hasn't completed just yet. This transaction here. So it says converting your USDC to XUSDC. Wow, will begin 48 hours of holding. No, yield generation will begin 48 hours of holding, within 48 hours of holding XUSDC. Okay. But the conversion has taken place. Let's assume I want to sell. So the conversion has already taken place. Okay. So it's supposed to populate here. Let me refresh this. Wow. Interestingly, it's not. But it's showing my USDC balance. That's interesting. Here it's showing XUSDC. So I'd assume that the deposit here is actually... Wow. Okay, so there's an error. This is... The approach would have been to deposit USDC here, and it will incorporate it into the Multiplifi pool. Now let's do something. Let's go dashboard. Okay, volts. your positions. Wow. Mm, just a moment, please. Okay, I get it now. So the actual deposit here is not XUSDC, it's USDC. So the approach would have been this: go to Multiplifi onboard. Okay, after you onboard, go to TAC and deposit your USDC here. Doing so, it will incorporate it into the Multiplifi vault, but you will now be earning TAC and Turtle. The reason I say so is because, okay, is because when you attempt to withdraw here, you see it shows Multiplifi XUSDC. So the approach would have been to deposit here our USDC. So what I can do now, I don't know if I will do that or I will get additional USDC. What I can do is to withdraw. Okay, there's going to be a small fee. Then go back to Turtle Club and deposit here. I would favor doing that, and that was my intention. So if you are just watching, if you are watching this video, although disorganized, you will get the gist eventually. Your approach should be to deposit USDC here, and it will go into the Multiplifi pool, but you will be earning TAC and Turtle. Bringing us to the end of this video. Another thing you can do to improve your chances of earning, this airdrop aside, there may be an allocation of both the Multiplifi and TAC build airdrop for social contributors. So where possible, onboard your X account on Kaito and start yapping about both TAC build and Multiplifi. So you see Multiplifi here is featured. I believe that TAC build has an impending page as well on Kaito. So talking about both platforms on X after you have onboarded your X account on Kaito could be of relevance. To conclude this video, visit airdropc.com and submit your email address to subscribe to airdrop reminders. I'm working on 100 solid airdrop opportunities. Each of them will have its own publication tutorial. It will be ready soonest. So submit your email here. Once it's ready, I'll be sending out an email to subscribers containing these 100 airdrops. Contact me with your inquiries using this form, this Telegram, or this Twitter. Subscribe to Web3 Wikis on all socials. There will be a bunch of other airdrops in the description. Check them out. Stay awesome. Take action.